So I believe that if you absorb a whole lot of information, it's supposed to help you to develop more solid strategy. Okay, not the other way around. Some people consume a whole lot of information that they are not even able to apply it on their daily activities. So that tends to become a problem to them because they don't actually know what is working again. Okay, but if you stick to one thing, okay, follow one instruction, stick to it, at an average you will know that okay, this thing is working to a certain level. So now you start within yourself to know how you can improve, okay, how you can improve those percentage you have. Okay, what are the mistakes you do? When you realize this will dramatically change the way you trade and the way you look at market. Hi everyone, my name is Vendik and you are welcome to the channel. Here we discuss everything day trading to keep you in profit. As the topic is, we are treating price action today. Okay, so I'll try as much as possible to give you the basic, the foundation of what price action is. So without further ado, let's get into the charts. All right. Okay, please don't forget to do the YouTube business, subscribe and then share so that other people will get to it. So without further ado, let's get to the chart. Price action is very, very simple. Okay, it's just for you to know how price moves. Okay, an action of a price. So price action is very, very simple. It's for you to know how price move. And another thing, that price always does only three things. Price does only three things. It's either it moves upward, downward, or it consolidates. All right, they call it flat. So it's either it's upward or downward or it's flat. So let's get to the chart. Let me show you. Okay, this is a GBP JPY. All right. Okay, so price does only three things. It's either he moves up, or he moves down, or he stays flat. So this is an example of a chart staying flat. Let me zoom in so that you see. Okay, so this is a flat chart pattern. Okay, market just stay for a flat period. I think this is August 23 till January 24. Okay, January 2024. From August 2023 to January 2024, market did not move above this certain level. Okay, and this is like let me say, this is like a 800 point move. 800 point move. So market moving within 800 point move. Okay, for from August to January. So that's a very long period of time. 800 point move can happen in a week, and then the market is supposed to be going up or going down. So for it to stay within that period, for within that range for a long period of time, so it stays flat. Okay, so it's a kind of time I do avoid to trade. Okay, so market does only three things. Okay, market does only three things. It's either market is going up. This was an healthy trend. Okay, where the market just goes up. If you calculate this, okay, it's like almost, it will be up to 2000 points move. So is much. All right, so then you can't compare that to when market just stay flat for a certain period of time. So it's not a really a good one. So after that consolidation, the market move up again, and currently now we are facing downward. All right, so okay, if you are in our Telegram channel, you will see what we are anticipating, all right, for next week. Okay, so I think that's for Telegram people. All right, so as the topic is today, price action, so it's just for you to know how price move. And then another thing is that, okay, this is 4 hours. This is H4. All right, this is H4 time frame. The time frame is 4 hours. Okay, so each candle is 4 hours before it's formed. So, and then if you go to a lower time frame, if you go to a lower time frame, this will be a very healthy trend. Okay, Then this is another healthy trend. Okay, are you seeing it? It's another healthy trend, and this one too. Okay, now have a consolidation inside, and then another healthy trend. Okay, so because it was a consolidation in 4 hours, in 15 minutes it will be a healthy trend. There will be some healthy trend inside. So, but the fact is that overall trend of the market, if you look at it on a wider range and then you see the direction of the market, that will really help you, okay, to get more moves and serious move without staying in drawdown for a very long time. Okay, so those are another things you will actually need to look into when you are trading price action. So another thing we want to discuss is understanding price action. Okay, price action has pattern, right? Another thing that I believe is very, very important that I want to tell you is that price action has its pattern. So there's what we call candle formation. Okay, so candle formation is one of the price action pattern. Okay, we have chart pattern, candle formation. So if you study your baby pills very well, there is something they call candle pattern. Okay, so you tend to know candle pattern because price action is simple. It's very simple. It's what the price is telling you. So each price movement has a story that is telling. So if you are not very, very familiar with candlestick pattern, you would tend to be making so many mistakes. Okay, so let's fall back to the basics. This you can trade off this alone, right? So I believe that if you absorb a whole lot of information, it's supposed to help you to develop more solid strategy. Okay, not the other way around. You know, some people consume a whole lot of information that they are not even able to apply it on their daily activities. So that tends to become a problem to them because they don't actually know what is working again. Okay, but if you stick to one thing, okay, follow one instruction, stick to it, at an average you will know that okay, this thing is working to a certain level. So now you start within yourself to know how you can improve, okay, how you can improve those percentage you have. Okay, what are the mistakes you do? When you realize this will dramatically change the way you trade and the way you look at market. So price action is foundation of price movement. So you have price pattern, something like do you have what we call an engulfing candle. So if price was moving in a certain direction and then there's a big engulfing candle, all right, I think I've talked about engulfing candle in my channel, so you can go back and check it out. Okay, engulfing candle, so that tells you that there is a high volume in the market and then there's going to be a market reversal at that point. So these little concepts that are not very big, okay, are the foundations of trading, and if you stick to them you will actually derive a percentage. So from that percentage you derive, you can build a solid strategy from it. So that's why I see that this particular topic is very, very important for us to treat. So remember, for a recap, remember that price does only three things. It's either it moves upward, or it moves downward, or it stays flat. So if you are a day trader, that means you trade something like 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So any consolidation, any flat state in the market, you should always avoid it, even if it's going to take 3, 4, 5 days. Don't trade that week. There is no need because um, if market stay flat for 3 days and then you are in a 5 minute time frame, the move will be like 10 pips. So there is no need to be trading at that period of time. All right, it's either you will stock into a drawdown for a very long time or your stop loss will always be hit. So please, you need to put these things into your mind. Okay, you need to put these things into consideration while approaching the market. So then another thing you need to understand that there is always a candle pattern. All right, okay, let's just go to it. Okay, this market reverse around here. Okay, I made mention of what did they call it, engulfing candle. So this is a very nice example. So market was going upward and then there is this drastic down. Okay, there's this drastic full 4 hours down, okay, covering up to, I think, if we are covering up to 100 and something points move. Okay, so but it drops a fair value gap. So if you don't know what fair value gap is, you can go to the channel, you'll see a fair value gap topic, and then you check it out. So okay, it now drop a fair value gap, which we later fill it up at this point. Okay, we later fill it up at this point. So, and then the market, so this was a clear momentum shift in the market that shows that the market is now going to trend downward. So you now look for your entry models, and then you get into the chart. So market always have, anytime you see a reversal pattern, okay, sorry about that, anytime you see market reverse, there is always a reason why market reverse. Okay, at this point, a consecutive 3 rejection with a dodgy candle, which shows a weakness of movement, a weakness in the selling pressure. So market reverse from that point. So all these things are things you should put into consideration, all right, as you proceed. Okay, so as I've said earlier, market does only three things. It's either it moves upward, downward, or it stays flat. Right. So if you know the movement of the market, the next thing you need to know is to go and check your entry models. All right. Get a clean entry models, and I can tell you, you are already 70% upward on your trades. Okay, so find a good entry model. Like example of it can be engulfing candle, a fair value gap of ICT, momentum shift of trade, what do they call this in price action. So there are a whole lot of entry models on which we are going to be treating on the channel, but it's going to take time. But I'm telling you the basic things that you can start with. All right, the basic things you can start with. So if you understand price action, also known as naked trading, like there is no indicator, there is nothing like a program indicator telling you where to go. At least you looking at the chart and then know exactly what is happening. Okay, let me remove all my drawing. This is what I mean. This is a naked chart. So personally, me looking at this trade alone, all right, I will know that okay, from here to this point we were upward, and then from here to here we were downward. From here to here we did not go up or down, we were flat. Okay, and here too we were upward. Okay, here we were downward, here we were downward, here we stay flat. All right, here we stay flat, here we stay flat, here we stay flat. So just have this in mind. These are the basics of price action. Okay, so maybe on our next episode I will discuss what is we'll try to look at the formation of candle. Or all right, next episode we'll be talking about formation of candle. So please, if you find value in this content, please don't forget to share and then like and subscribe to the channel. The channel is to actually show the transparency of the market, and then to introduce more persons with confidence, okay, of what the market is, not showing people the millions you make. All right, there is a high probability that we can have a whole lot of persons in the industry that we can stay in good community and know what is working for us, than to just flog around and then encourage gambling. If you find value in this trade, please don't forget to do the YouTube business. All right, see you in the next episode, and peace out.